What are the 6 bad money habits to drop now, and how do we fix them? That is what today's video is all about. I am Tiffany Thomas with WealthyTiffany.com, and I achieved financial freedom and became a millionaire. If you are looking to do one or both of those things, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button, and we're going to dive right in. All right, bad money habit number 1 that we need to drop right now is avoiding looking at our finances. A lot of people don't like to look at their money when they are struggling. They don't want to know how much debt they are in or all of their bills that they are behind on. So we really need to change that and actually start looking at our money. An easy way to do that is to use a free app. I like using it. It's called Personal Capital. You can hook all of your financial account to Personal Capital so that you can see your full financial picture in one place. If that is something you're interested in, I will leave a referral link below. You can set up your free Personal Capital account. But that is where we need to start. If we are avoiding looking at our money, we need to start looking at our money. We need to see how much debt we do have, or where we are behind on certain bills, or even just how much our net worth is so that we can start working toward a certain financial goal, whether that is to pay off debt or to become financially free or just save $100 a month. And the reason I like using an electronic app to do this, or even on your desktop, is because you don't have to write down all of your expenses and all of your income. You can just hook your accounts to Personal Capital or whichever free app you want to use, and then you can see everything in one place. So you can know where to start to cut back on certain expenses, or if there are subscriptions that you forgot about, you can cancel those. And you can just start to get a really good grasp on your financial situation so that you can see where you can make improvements. If we don't know where we are at currently, then how will we know where we're going? We won't. We need to be able to make a plan for the future, so we have to start with where we are currently. Bad money habit number 2 is getting into a lot of consumer debt and paying credit card interest. This is a habit that can really spiral out of control, so we really want to break this habit very quickly. And if we actually know where we are, then we can start to make a plan to pay off this debt. And if you are wondering how to pay off debt, I do have another video for you. I'll leave a link above and below. We really want to break this habit as soon as possible. Stop spending our money on so many things that aren't making us money and just swiping our credit card and then paying even more for whatever it is we are buying because we're paying credit card interest. A couple different ways that we can break this habit would be to try a no-spend month. I haven't tried this yet, but I am about to, and depending on when this video goes live, I may already be doing it. But essentially, a no-spend month means that you aren't spending any extra money that isn't necessary. So of course you can pay your mortgage payment, you can pay your utilities, your necessary expenses, but not going out to eat, or not just buying random things on Amazon, or just going shopping and buying whatever we want. All of those extra little expenses really add up. So if you want to try a no spend month, then you can really see where you are spending your money and where your priorities are, and analyze what you've spent in the past and really see if you want to continue those spending habits. Comment below and tell me if you have tried a no spend month or if you are going to try it. Another way is to stop shopping when you are bored. Instead of picking up your phone and getting on Amazon and seeing what's on sale, try picking up a book that you can read. Have something in place already so that when you are bored, you aren't tempted to shop. And that includes going to the store or online shopping. We really want to get out of the habit of just shopping and spending money whenever we want to. We want to focus on our priorities and spend on things that are important to us, and then cut back on the rest. It's not about deprivation, it's about prioritization. And this brings us to poor money habit number 3, which is buying liabilities before buying assets. And what this means is that we are spending our money on things that are not making us money, instead of first spending our money on things that will make us money, so then we can buy things that aren't going to make us money. For example, we can invest in real estate, which I really like doing. So we can buy a property and then start creating cash flow from that property from renters. And then with that cash flow, we could buy a car that we want, something that isn't going to make us money. We really want to focus in on buying assets first, things that are going to make us money, so that we don't always have to be working for the money. Our money can be working for us. One way we can do this is to switch our mindset and think, all right, before I make this purchase, is this purchase going to make me money or is it not? And then ask ourselves, okay, is it really important that I purchase this right now, or should I actually be investing my money? You can even invest very simply in the stock market and get some of your money working for you. One of my favorite financial books is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I will leave a link to that below in the description, but he covers this subject in detail in his book. So before you make a purchase, really stop and think if it is something you really need, or if you can start investing that money and then buy that item later with the money you have made that is working for you. And this goes right along with poor or bad money habit number 4, which is not investing your money. This is really scary. If we are really good at saving, that is great, but we need to take that next step and invest our money. We need to make our money work for us. And I have plenty of videos about investing and how to do it very simply. It really doesn't need to be complicated. But the earlier we invest, then the more money we are going to make over time. And the sooner we can become financially free or become a millionaire, or even just achieve our money goals. Just investing $5 a day will help us become a millionaire. Really think about that. $5 a day is not that much. And I get that it can be scary to invest. I used to be a huge saver. And then once I discovered the power of investing and really understood investing, then I became a huge investor. And it has made such a difference. That is why I've been able to become a millionaire and become financially free. Leaving my money sitting in a savings account is not going to do that. It's not even keeping up with inflation, so you are essentially losing money when you are keeping it in a savings account. And sure, you can keep enough for an emergency fund, but you need to invest the rest of that money. Poor money habit number 5 that we need to get rid of is not thinking about our future, not setting financial goals. This one is huge. If we aren't working toward something, then we aren't making any progress. We really need to think about our future and where we want to be in 10 years, in 5 years, and even 1 year. Do you want to be in the exact same spot you are now, or do you want to increase your net worth? Do you not want to be stressed about money all the time, or living paycheck to paycheck, or have so much debt, or even not have grown your investments at all? Really think about where you want to be in the future and then start setting financial goals to get there. And you can start very, very small. It can be to just start saving $100 a month, or start investing $100 a month. But really think about those little habits, those little goals that you can set now to achieve your big goal in the long term. And especially if you have a family or even parents that are getting older, you want to be able to take care of them. So you need to take care of yourself first so that you can help others. Poor money habit number 6 that we want to get rid of is deflecting responsibility. And by this, I mean not taking responsibility for your own money, blaming it on the past or even the way you were raised around money. Or just saying it's not your fault, that it's someone else's fault, or that you got into a bad situation that someone else had control over. We need to start taking responsibility for our own actions, especially around our money. The sooner we do that, then the better our money situation will become. We need to take responsibility for our own actions, the way we are handling our money. If we aren't doing that, then money will control us instead of us controlling our money. And money is something that we are going to have throughout our entire lives, so we want to get good at it right now so we aren't stressed about money in the future, so that we can become financially free or become a millionaire. Really take responsibility for your money situation now so that you can take action and improve that money situation. It's time to let go of anything that has happened in the past so that we can improve our future. We can make progress. If we continue to blame other people or other situations or even the stock market or the real estate market or the crypto market, we need to realize that we are the ones that are in control of our money. Once we realize that, we can make better decisions about our money. Like I mentioned before, reading financial books is a great way to help us be better with our money. And even watching YouTube videos like this can help us improve our money situations. Who is ready to get rid of these poor money habits right now? Comment below and tell me which money habit you are going to get rid of. And if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and share it with someone else who needs to hear this information. And hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit the little bell to get notified on when I post new videos. And if you want to see even more content from me, check out the videos on the side of the screen. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.